So hey guys, today we're going to be doing a little bit of deck building. So for some reason we have a Fusion Synchro Link Dice Rally, I guess. Um no K9 then. Kind of, I guess. Real quick, K9 check. You can use these guys for things other than XYZ summoning. So I mean, not sure what you would do with these guys exactly or what you would make, but you can use these guys for something at least. I mean, they're big enough to make what's his face? The Blackluster Soldier Link 3, I guess. Actually, what was the name of this card? Oh, Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. No, it's level 7 or higher. Yeah, genuinely no idea what you would do with these guys. I guess that they have different attributes and types and stuff. Like some of them are same type, same attribute. I guess make curious. What do we have? SP. Maxine, probably. No? Okay. Called by? Do we have a called by? No called by. Do we have a Droll and Lock? We have a Droll and Lock. So, yeah, you're probably throwing this in your deck, I guess. Well, Charmies. All of them. Okay, I guess. I mean, your deck building could be pretty easy if you play just like Pure Fusion, Pure Synchro, Pure Link. Yeah, nothing really stopping you from playing Malice, I don't think, right? Well, actually, never mind. You know that this would stop you. The fact that there's not a single Malice name or Link monster legal. Because funnily enough, even if you didn't have the Malice main deck monsters, you can still summon the Malice Links. Because that's just how the game works. Anyway, I'm kind of glad they picked up on that at least. So no need to deal with that, I guess. How about Mitsurugi? Do I have to deal with this nonsense? No? Huh. My expectations and hopes for this event have increased by a solid 10%. Great. You know, might as well check out a different ritual deck real quick. Vendread? I'll chill. Herald of the Arclay. I mean, there's no way that got hit, right? Yup. Yummy, I guess? Any other, like, item decks that we need to look out for? They only have one Yummy Snatchy. It's pretty whatever. Kashtira is probably mostly murdered. You might have, like, a few stragglers. They didn't even give you Kashtira Ogre. Huh. They only kept Tier Cash, I think, because of Telemant, which they're okay with at the moment, right? It is heavily limited because honestly, you know what? I'll say it. Telemant is not fun to play against. Just period. You have no real control over anything here. It's just irritating, but if you go first, you'll probably dumpster them too anyways because, you know, they're really hit. So, yeah. There's that. Alright. What do we got here? How about Memento? I mean, limiting Fission King doesn't really matter that much. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to do. Is I'm used to playing with one anyways. So, okay, I guess. Synchro. I mean, first Synchro Centurion comes to mind, I guess. They have hit Mara for the Emblem of Oath. And I mean, like, even if they did that, how many starters do we have still? I think it's, I know it came out, right? That's not enough, right? 6 starters? And some of these are really bad to open in hand, so not great. You know, what about good old classic Sword Soul? It'd be funny if they hit Sword Soul. Okay. Blackwing. I mean, Blackwing's usually a good option. I don't think they hit anything here. Right. Let's see. Yeah, nothing looks hit. How about Black Garden? Ah, I see. Both of these are still legal. So I can more or less FTK my opponent. Okay, how about this FTK? I mean, it's really rough with only one Girsu. Orchest is actually hit, right? I mean, you're already a little hit with one ding, right? Honestly, like, this hit doesn't matter that much. The Girsu hit is the one that sucks the most. So the reason why the other guy doesn't matter is because I'm assuming you can just go bridge with nightmares, right? Oh, never mind. They banned Mermaid. Okay, so you can't. So it does matter. All right, never mind. I take it all back. Bean Schmidt. Okay. It's kind of hit. What about dangers? So if I find an answer for Joel and Lockbird, is I highly doubt they let Shifter be legal, right? Yeah. Danger plus Dark World maybe is playable, right? And then we can do something with this. I think you're supposed to throw in the space. Yeah. We can just do stuff here. There is no Dugaris, but you only really need Fusion and Link to play this deck. Everything else is just a bonus. In terms of XYZs, there's only two main ones you would need to play, being like, for consistency reasons mostly, it would be Dugaris plus the Zombie Vampire. Aside from that, like, anything I really care about here? No, not really, right? There's no XYZ, so playing Paleos is kind of moot point, right? Probably give up on that. Aside from that, I do like me some Dark World. So let's think how we can abuse this a little bit. So if I don't want to fully commit to Danger Dark World, I just want to play Dark World. I've been wondering about this a little bit. So if we have Snow, Snow adds you any Dark World card from your deck to your hand. But this has to be specifically discarded for effect. What cards even discard for effect? There's basically no cards that do that. So that's hard to pull off already. Dark Corridor you could easily play as a 3-of, but there is, I guess, the fact that you can only activate one Dark Corridor per turn, but what can we do here? I mean, in an ideal world, we would somehow trigger Rainbow over King of Dark World with by forcing our opponent to make us do a discard, and then discarding specifically this card would be nice because we can do like add Rainbow, or no, not add Rainbow, add Grapha off of Rainbow, and then we would special summon Snow. We return Snow with Rainbow, and then Grapha we could just manage. We just find some way to put this into the graveyard. Then we can put Rainbow back to the hand, and then Snow is in our hand. Then we can discard like Snow. We can then discard something else with like McCraker. It could be Snow technically, and then we can return with like Rainbow or Grapha, and we can kind of loop this a little bit. And that allows us to search twice with Snow. So in this case, we could search like a session and something else. But just searching a session by itself, it actually isn't too bad. You do really want Rainbow though, if you're actually playing Dark World. So how would you manage this like mysticism here. Yeah, it's not like super consistent here. Hmm. I mean, Danger Darkwood by itself is playable, at least, I guess. Don't really got anything super good for this. I guess, like, really cards discard for effect. That's something. But it doesn't draw you cards, so it won't draw you into more Darkwood cards, so you would need, essentially, to be able to play with pretty much only the Snow. Which, I mean, if you go through Fiendsmith, that actually could add Snow back to the hand again. And we can avoid grabbing a session by using Sequence, the special summon Grapha instead. I guess that might be maybe doable, but you still want like certain cards to discard. To get the max mileage at Grapha, you need 2 discards. Because there's 2 discards tied to its effects, you have like the discard off of this effect, and then this effect here. So basically it's complicated, so maybe we should find something else to think about. This actually isn't too hard to summon if we can manage Muddy Mud Dragon. This replaces Grapha, so you don't need Grapha. Then we can use any dark monster, fusion summon this. So let's throw in maybe some Fiendsmith. I'll take a look at this real quick. What is legal here? Tracked. I think we can completely avoid Tracked. I don't care about Tracked here. Engraver is fine. The only reason we would run Tracked is what? To get Engraver out of the hand. It's kind of dumb. And then you like Tracked for Lurie or something. But you only have like these 3 kind of cards. 3. Once again, if you think about Lurie. And then this is your only target. You run 1 Engraver anyways. Do any of these cards do anything? How about this one? I think we could maybe manage something with Kyrie. So that's like fine. I mean, I guess we can throw in these guys until we need like extra deck space. Do we care about Fiendsmith in Paradise? Is this that useful? It's like a send. I guess. It's kind of whatever. Main thing we want to be doing is making Muddy Mud Dragon with a dark monster, but I want to specifically use a dragon. And the reason I want to use a dragon... Wait, Fusion Synchro Link. Oh. That's perfect for Rocket. Which is probably like... Wait. What? Didn't hit this at all? What's up with that? We're hitting like Centurion, but not like... Oh, okay. How about Bistils? Did they hit Bistils at all? Yeah, they actually murdered the Bistils apparently. There's not a single Bestial around except for this batter. That's funny actually. Because I did want to use Dark Dragons, preferably, to summon alongside like a Muddy Mud Dragon. Technically, right? Does this require an effect monster? It does not. It's any dark monster. Okay. I'll just throw in maybe a Disbatter for fun. I don't know, I'll think about it later. If we're going to be making Muddy Mud Dragon, how? First question. I guess Ringo Worm, sadly, is not the right attribute, right? Yeah, the token is also a worm and not a dragon. If it were a dragon, that'd be a little bit helpful. And this is also kind of the wrong attribute, being a light. I want to start off my combo with some sort of kind of dark archetype that doesn't lock us, and preferably a dragon. And the reason I want a dragon is because I want to use Dragoon. And this effect, what does this do? discard 1 card for cost. That's actually decent with dangers, you know? Never really thought about it, but Dragoon discard, like, just imagine. Discard Danger Bigfoot, boom, card. That's like the dream. I think that's like a bit too ambitious though, at the moment, but just a thing to think about real quick. They did print the new Dark Magician kind of support here, but we're making Muddy Mid-Dragon to kind of replace this guy, so, We really just need, well, I mean, in an ideal world, let's see, let's go through some of this. Actually, is Moon legal? If Moon isn't legal, then maybe this is all moot point, right? What's this? Mother Painter Moonbow? Protect with agents. Yeah, I mean, no point in doing Fiendsmith like this then, maybe. Actually, it just requires any light fiend monster. I mean, I think we can manage that. Like, it's not that bad, genuinely. Fabled Lurie, Repro, Dokos, I guess, or... This is only, like, a little bit moderately worse, arguably. Not really a big deal. We will actually need a lot of cards to discard now that I think about it, though. So I don't really think we'll, for the most part, ever be summoning Desway or Egnum Day, but... Dragoon, discard. Grapha discards, we'll need, like, multiple discards here. I mean, we could run, like, Snow, technically. Because Snow can search any Dark World card, including itself, so we could go, like, Snow, search Snow, search Snow. You know, like that wouldn't be too bad, but actually this discards for cost, so it wouldn't fully work. It'd work better with dangers then, actually. Or if we just have a lot of end cards to discard in general, that would be great. Is there a deck that does that? Do I just randomly have a lot of cards I can just send for whatever reason? I mean, it'd be best if the discards had, like, value. Dark combo. Value discards. Dark Dragon. Yeah, I found it. Memento. Memento it is. And that's a Light Fairy. That's a Dark Fiend. Nothing else? Of interest. Okay. You know, as they say, if it works, it works. So we're just going to have to make it work. And boom. Sometimes turning your brain off is just the optimal play, I guess. Except now we still actually need the method to actually make the Muddy Mud Dragon here. Thinking. Oh. Wait a second. Requiem. Do I need Requiem for something? Yeah, I guess I do. Right, we have to send Requiem off of its own effect. And then we can't resummon Requiem because it can only be special summoned once per turn. That matters a little bit here. Okay. Well... is there another Link one we can actually make here? I don't know how much advantage we can build. But I'm actually interested if we can just, like, drop a Cupsy, you know? Or not Cupsy. Or, just drop and make, well, literally any of these. Just so we don't have to play any tuners on the main deck. Like, I guess, right? The most relevant one would be Yummy Way. because that's the only one that'll do anything. It's just got Book of Moon effect, right? A little bit better than Book of Moon. Book 2 guys, sure, right? That'd work, I suppose. We still need a Link 1. So for that, I guess Link Rebo, if this is legal. Cool. And this is level 1, this is also level 1, this is level 1 as well. We could maybe make that work, and then we just need level 1 plus level 4. Where do we get the level 4 from? Well, we have extra bodies from Memento, actually. Like, a lot. So I think we can manage it. Like, legitimately, right? Spray. Oh. We'll just work on the extra deck a little bit. Here. Good enough. And you actually do add a bunch of cards with, like, Combined Creation effect, Akirin effect. Then we also have the effect of the Twin Dragon, I guess. That's helpful. I think we don't really need Lacrima, do we? Like, not right. Do we even need Beansmith Kyrie? Maybe we just go ahead and grab Tract, I guess, and just give it up, you know? Beansmith Tract. Cool. Nothing else we really need to fusion summon out here. I don't think. Why would we need Lacrima anyways? Lacrima special summons another guy, make Egnum Day, I guess. Lacrima's literally just a body in this case. I think we can cut this out for something else. But we don't really have any super good targets. I guess we're lacking in some space a little bit. So having an IP would be not bad. Everything else looks about right. What's this say? Fusion summon a monster from your extra deck, including a memento monster. Wait. End with field is material. So we can't shuffle back Muddy Dragon for this, but if it were on field, we could use it, technically. That's probably not super likely to happen, though. Now that I think about it, we actually need Guardian Chimera, though, so that's actually important that we fit in here. Egnum Day. Do we even care about Egnum Day? I don't know what that even plays around here in this, like, absurdist list. So, yeah, that should be fine. And then we just grab, like, I don't know, Imprim's good, I guess. Usually good. Need to grab 1 for 1. Reinforcement of the army. We control ourselves, that's like fine actually. Anything else we want to do here? The Goblin Quick Play. If it's legal. Grand Entrance. Did they actually hit this? Yes. So, okay, that's fine. I mean, normally I don't play Sleepy because I play weird hybrid builds. I guess here, Sleepy's actually fine because we're mostly doing Memento stuff. And we'll throw these in for fun, and then we'll just round this out with some more hand traps, I guess. Brulos. And then what else? Ghost Polygus is fine. Draco Tail around, Draco Tail thing. No, yes, no, no, yes. No. Okay. And then this should just work, I believe. I mean, it's like situational, so it's not going to always work, but whatever. It's fine. If it works, it's fine. If it doesn't, We have a lot of 1-card starters anyways, and a decent amount of 2 cards. We should probably have a play at least. It works. We're just really trying to spam out as many bodies as possible here with the memento stuff. Yeah. I think we could play Verte as well if we wanted to, but eh. Who cares? Effect failure is fine, doesn't really change much here. If they have something for this, now we have a problem, right? No way. Ash Blossom here too? Okay. What do we do here? Nothing. Yeah, we have nothing we can make here. I mean, we still have like impermanent rolls, so that's something. Bingo Machine goes actually fine because we can just roll this, right? It doesn't really matter. Blue Eyes, let's see. Link, Fusion, Synchro. You don't really play XD, so I guess Blue Eyes is a thing. Wow. These are some really crummy targets. Where are the targets again? The only good thing he could have gone is Roar. We'll just hope he doesn't have Roar. Oh my god, it's exactly Roar. And it's only in defense though, like how bad could it be, realistically? This doesn't even have to reveal different names, does it? Add back, effect failure, wow, that's actually so annoying. But like, do I care? I mean, I care a little bit, I guess. I don't think there's anything else that's problematic here. We'll probably be fine. We'll see if we can force him to go into battle phase. Maybe crash into Dark Blade, we'll see. We're already running like the max amount of engine almost for Memento. Spirits with Eyes of Blue. Best effect, best effect. Do it. Yes, sir. Go battle. Okay. Who's making a link too? Seals. Go battle with seals. Okay. This is even worse than before. Yeah. You can't end. Isn't that strange? Intriguing. Special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Whoa. Crazy. You can't seals pass. Isn't that insane? I guess we still have to top deck something now because that back row is probably something. There's like a billion cards that actually do things. Whoa. I mean, if he has genuinely nothing, we're fine. But like, probably not, right? Probably is what I think it is, right? Activate Majesty? No? Oh. Damn. From here, I guess it's just... We don't have too much choice here. I mean, we can normal summon, but it's like, it doesn't even help that much. Oh. Okay, we always have something now. Even if this gets negated, we're actually fine from here. So what is that? There can't be True Light, right? What is that? What is that card actually? Unfortunately, we didn't get the combo off, I guess. Just the regular duel here, huh? We can literally just crash this, right? Yeah. Crash this, summon Darkblade, buy something from there. And from deck to your hand. I still have my normal summon. I guess. How many names do I have? I have enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just pop the back row. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Actually, yeah, it's still fine. It doesn't really change anything. I was going to do this no matter what. Discard. What the hell is this back row? Why didn't you do this earlier? Wait, what? I mean, sure. Okay. Yeah, it was a fine ad still. Nothing really changes here for me. I just don't know his hand card at this point. It's a nib. This doesn't protect against nib or anything. So we just want to try to extend as far as possible now. We can make SP first before committing, I guess. And that's, like, fine. This effect's not very good right now, though. Maybe I should have tagged out for something else. But it's actually fine, I think, right? Yeah. Because we can still just make SP. This is the Dark Dragon I want to use. That floats into something else. Nothing worthwhile really here. And then yeah. We just link these two off for SP, and then we just bring back the big guy. That's about all we have here. I think, like, since he has something, it's probably the best play, right? You can't really extend that far with a scuffed situation here. He's thinking about something. SP can't be run over by battle either, so I think this is like fairly reasonable. We didn't have a level 1 in our graveyard. If we did, we had a better plan. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put this guy back like later, or I can summon him and he still has an effect, so feels very reasonable just to chill on this. And then we just have the negates on this as well. Should be pretty chill. I don't know what you can really do about this, so whatever. Oh, it's like a Chaos Max or something. What the butter? Doesn't really matter what. Summon a guy. I guess this one. More damage. Do I really care about Blinds? I mean, like, do I? Like the actual Blinds White Dragon? I mean, I know his hand card now. Okay, I guess. His beat come back. This guy's like incredibly hard to out because of this as well. Cool. If you go battle, you just literally die. Okay, cool. So, yeah, he has to. It's mandatory that he has to like. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the combo I think is sound. It's just like completely meme when we could be playing regular Memento like this. I mean, couldn't really get into it this time around, but yeah, whatever. I guess that's all I got for you guys today, and I think it's like probably a 2-card combo, so if I have 2 Memento cards, like I did that turn, but I don't get hand trapped, I should be able to do the combo, but, you know, if you can't do it, you can't do it, I guess. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.